You said about what government can do in partnership with business, but can you just expand about that a little, what the role of government in driving a low carbon future?
What we know is that we need both the dynamism of business and we need action by government to get the low carbon future that we need. Business can design the technology innovations, can play its part in greening its own operations, but government needs to support that, both with a carbon market, so putting a price on carbon. At the moment the planet pays the price for carbon, but nobody else does, so we need to put a price on carbon, and that's important. We also need to support the emerging technologies that are going to be key to our future, like carbon capture and storage, for example. That has the potential to make coal clean. We know China and India and a whole range of countries and the UK relies a lot on coal. So that's the role of government, that's the role of business. It's got to be a partnership if we're going to tackle climate change.
And this is critical in terms of not only climate change but the global financial crisis. You see those as going hand in hand?
Definitely, and there are some people who say, look, we can't afford to tackle climate change at this time of economic crisis for the world, but that I don't agree with that, because we know that we can both tackle the economic crisis and the climate crisis together. We know that there are jobs that are going to be available in energy efficiency, in manufacturing the low carbon technologies of the future. That's got to be part of getting out of recession and our future recovery and our future economy. So we need to tackle them hand in hand and show to people that we can do both.
Finally, you said it's going to be a critical 3 months. Just how critical?
I think it's very important that in the coming months leading up to the G8 in July and then to the Copenhagen talks, that the world shows it is determined to tackle the climate crisis that we face. We know from all the evidence, Lord Stern's report and many others, that the longer we wait, the higher the costs will be of acting. That's why we're determined to act. That's why we're trying to take a lead in the UK, both with an 80% target for reductions by 2050 and tough interim targets for 2020. And we want to work with the rest of the world, in the developed and developing world, to tackle climate change and make the world safe for future generations.